Hello, Taurus. Welcome to our Timeless Tarot to Go. Okay, I invite you to take a short break from your busy schedule. And I was just looking at the crystal ball, and what I saw is a person with arms spread like an eagle, running under the full moon, as if enjoying his or herself, or him or herself. Okay, so it's just like, trying to run and then feel the cold breeze against the body. No, it's yeah, happily running under the full moon. Okay. If it resonates with you, then maybe there's something here in the reading for you right now. Okay, for our main energy, we have the Fool. Okay, so yeah, the Fool has that spirit uh, running under the full moon. This one is, you see, right now you have a cheerful spirit right now, a spirit of adventure, sense of adventure. For some of you, you enjoy being close to nature right now. You enjoy taking walks and taking short adventures. You see here, the Fool has a short packet, short sort of uh, like a sort of a, I guess in the modern time you can call it a backpack. He puts a something in a stick, no. She puts something in a stick, no. So in a certain sense, she takes short journeys that somehow is sort of like little adventures in her life. Okay, so maybe right now the general spirit for today for you is that sense of adventure, and also that sense of wanting to be uh, at one with you, with the universe. Okay, I think you enjoy also the presence of the birds, no. Yeah, maybe your spirit guides right now. So this is what I feel right now, that sense of adventure, sense of discovery. And we have here the Page of Swords now. Yeah, she- I kind of feel that somehow this spirituality of thankfulness, you somehow feel grateful to the universe at this present time in your life. And it's as if you see this person, she just went out of a maze. When you look closely, she just came out of a maze. So it's like you just came out from a certain challenging situation, and you are thanking the divine after that. And somehow you have learned something. We have here an open book. So in a certain sense, I think whatever this experience you just underwent, you learned something and you are grateful to the divine. Okay, so it was a painful situation. We have here the Nine of Swords. It was a situation that made it difficult for you to sleep sometimes. And yeah, maybe not only sleepless nights, but for some of you, maybe you have had terrible dreams about certain things. No, so it was a trying situation, and it manifested even your in your inner life. It affected even your inner life. So, but whatever the situation is, it allowed you to have. So this is the Nine of Swords. So when you look at it, uh, she really had, it really affected her resting moments, no. And whatever it is, that experience has allowed you to have a different outlook in life. We have here the Hanged One. If before your outlook is this one, it completely turned 360 180 degrees. No, it completely turned 180 degrees, and suddenly, yeah, it led you to a paradigm shift, and maybe to uh, maturity. Now you feel more stable. Oh, and for some of you, maybe you are celebrating your birthday today. Happy birthday. Okay, or you are attending a birthday celebration. So in a certain sense, it's like the thought that comes to me is like being reborn. After this trial that you underwent, it's as if you underwent rebirth, and you are celebrating the opening of a new chapter. And yes, there are celebrations right now. Okay. You still have challenges right now. We have here the Seven of Wands. but you're already like a giant facing the challenge. You have grown. Yeah, being like the giant makes me feel that you have grown because of your past experiences. So now whatever challenge still remains, you are now able to handle it with courage, with strength, and yeah. Again, I see the birds. No, something here also the birds. No, I feel the spirit animal of a certain species of birds, or maybe several species of birds, are accompanying you. Now you are not afraid to open your heart. So I think it's like learning to open up your heart experience right now. And maybe you are sharing it with other people. You see here, his hand is open and he's opening his chest, showing the heart there. Uh, the heart with the star. I think a heart that is now hopeful. Somebody whose heart is not dampened by whatever trials he undergoes, no? Because when you see the star, he always finds something beautiful in whatever situation he has. Certain hope in things where other people might not find hope. So in a certain sense, yes, you have become a stronger person and you are not afraid to share your experience to other people. But at the same time, you have developed a certain heart that is able to withstand whatever trial you encounter. You always find something beautiful in it. You always discern the guiding hand of the universe in whatever situation that you encounter. So yeah, it has made you mature right now. Now at this time, your head is like in the clouds. Yeah, but daydreaming of good things. Maybe you are dreaming of better days after this one. And you are somehow detached already from certain relationships right now. But you seem to have maintained good relationships with people, maybe whether the experience was good or not. You still try to maintain good relationship with them, but right now you are detached from these relationships, and it's as if you spend a lot of time alone and maybe, yeah, dreaming of a brighter future, I think. You know? Maybe after all those trials, you start to dream of a future that is much better than what you had in the past. Okay. And for some of you, I feel it's getting in touch with your inner child and yeah, healing your healing within. It's like the inner and the outer selves are attaining a certain union. Um, when I look at now at the lovers, it's like learning to love yourself, learning to love your inner self, learning to love that part of you that was, yeah, traumatized. Also learning to love your past. You see here, intertwining with your roots. Somehow I feel these two trees symbolizes one, your external self, and the other one on the right is your inner self. And the external self is trying to reach out. You see this branch. This branch is right, trying to reach out to the other tree. Yeah, trying to reconcile with your past, trying to reconcile with your inner self. You are almost succeeding in being one. There's still some portion that needs to be addressed, but yes, you are already in the journey towards reconciliation with your inner self and wholeness. Now, you are carrying a burden, still carrying a burden at this present time, but you're getting out of the tunnel already. And somehow you feel, finally, I will soon be able to lay down whatever burden you are now carrying right now. And you're getting out of the tunnel already. You could already see the light. Maybe that's the reason why we saw here a person running under the moonlight. There is a certain joy and a certain excitement that you are finally setting yourself free. And we have here the Page of Cups. The Page of Cups is somebody who has a travel map and a backpack. He's setting out on an adventure, I think, towards the sea. Yeah, he's inside a ship. No, he's on a ship that is charting a sort of a wave, a sea that has a lot of high waves. No, so it's like this person is setting on a new adventure, and is checking his travel maps. Okay, so for some of you, maybe you're right now setting on an adventure right now, and yeah, making travel plans. It's yeah, making little adventures. I think it is, yeah, after this one, after whatever this trial is, being able to get out of this long moment of anxiety and getting out of that maze, you are finally enjoying life at the moment, just taking uh, little adventures one after another. Okay, or one, and yeah, not only one. I think it's one after another. Okay, so this is what I can see for you right now, Taurus. Now let us go and end this reading with some oracle cards. Okay. Okay, so for the oracle cards we have balancing act. Okay. Like the fool, no? The fool seems to be balancing herself. So she's not falling immediately, no? She's able to balance herself. Yeah, balancing act, trying to, yeah, maybe learning to balance attention, giving attention to your inner and outer world. Okay, it says here, you may be putting all of your time and energy into one area and neglecting other areas that need your immediate attention. Okay. So try to see, maybe there are certain areas in your life right now that you need to put attention. Well, it's like a warning of the universe. Well, thank you, universe. Okay. And then we have here empathic overload. Okay. Be careful of the empathic overload. It is time for you to truly honor your highly sensitive nature. Okay. Empathic overload is maybe you are giving too much to other people also. It can be related to this burden right now. And somehow I feel it's spending more time for yourself. Maybe you are carrying the burden of many things. Carrying the burden for some people that maybe you can delegate. Maybe it's something. Maybe you're already taking certain things that other people can carry themselves, but you are carrying it for them. No. Maybe it's time for you to lessen the load and spend more time enjoying yourself also. Yeah, maybe the one, that area which you are neglecting right now is that area of nurturing your inner child. The one that is going on adventures right now. So maybe the universe is affirming this idea of you on spending more time with yourself. Okay, but it can also be the other way around. Maybe you are spending more time in adventure that you are already neglecting other things, no? But then empathic overload, yeah, it's I feel if you put these two cards together, it's as if you are maybe, or because you are very kind to other people, you couldn't say no. Maybe you need to have more boundaries because you might be carrying the load of other people when they are the ones who should be carrying it. And so what happens is you do not have more time for yourself, time to live life and enjoy life, no? So yeah, you need to let go, to have better boundaries, and at the end of the day to have moments also, maybe every day, to have some time for yourself, to have some me time. And maybe, yes, go on adventures, consider it as your me time, sort of like a break from the energies that tend to attach themselves on you and give you some burdens, no? So you need to free yourself from them. I think the advice here of, yeah, detaching yourself sometimes from, distancing yourself sometimes from certain relationships in order to enjoy dreaming, enjoy making your dream realities also, no? You had to be lost in the clouds every once in a while instead of just to be lost in too much work because of your love for other people. Okay, so yeah, try to attain a certain balancing act. A certain balancing act. Have some time for yourself also. Give yourself some time. Yeah, you need also to nurture your inner self. Okay, and also your physical self. You need to rest, okay? So this is what I can see for you right now, Taurus. I hope it resonates with you in your present journey. Thank you for the likes and comments you've given to the channel. Thank you for subscribing, and I hope to see you again next time. Until that moment, may God continue to bless your ways.